In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 script fonts that you can use on t-shirt designs. Let's go! Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juno with Detour Shirts. I've been designing and selling t-shirts online since 2005, and my channel is all about helping you to design and sell t-shirts online. If that's something you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So in this video, I'm going to show you 10 script fonts that are good on t-shirts. A lot of these are script fonts that I personally use that are in my favorites in Affinity Designer. And a few of these, the last two, are going to be free fonts that people have suggested in the comments on some of my videos. So I thought I'd share those with you as well. If you don't have the money to spare to buy these awesome fonts, these script fonts, but if you want to do some free ones, you're just starting out, I'm going to share some free ones at the end here. So there's lots to see on this one. I'm going to go to the internet and show you where you can get them and what they look like, and just get a basic feel for all of these. All of these are really different, but they all are good on t-shirts in my opinion. So let's get to the internet and start with font number 1. So for script font number 1, this is my favorite one right here. This is Thirsty Script Rough, and these are from the guys at Yellow Design Studio. Here's the link right here. You can see their branding, Yellow Design Studio. Now the whole font family is $49, but you can buy them individually. But you can see it's such a good deal because you get all of these for $49, $50, right? Take a look at this. You got these thicker ones. You got different roughness in them. You even got the shadows, which is really cool, and this textures, which you can put on different things if you need some texture stuff. So really cool. And the reason why I like this one the most, I use this a lot actually, and you can see going through here, these are the same people that make veneer. So one of these is pairing it up with veneer. Let's take a look. See how well it goes with veneer. And so you already know veneer is my favorite font, and this one is my favorite script font. They would just work well together. A lot of my t-shirt designs have both of these fonts on them. I just love using them together. They have that rough vintage look, which is really in trend right now, and I think it will be in trend for a long time. So there you go, Thirsty Rough. If you don't already have it, come in here. You can get it from these guys. They also sell it on myfonts.com, but I like going directly to the Type Foundry if you can, to kind of support them that way. Lots of really good fonts here. I'm gonna show you another script font from these guys later in the video, but just some really quality fonts if you haven't seen these guys already. So for script font number 2, I really like this one. It's called Spood Brush. You can see right here by Dan Studio. And I really like the combination that they have here. So if you buy the whole complete family, you can see you got the script, the slanted script, and the sans font. So and this extra, the swashes, they all work really well together. You can see how they do it here. They have some examples. Just works really nice together. Let's take a look at some of these. That brush on the bottom, I've used that so many times. You can see how it looks like here. If you have a big phrase, just works really well. The only downside to this font is there's no capital letter, so it's all lowercase. So if you're gonna have it start a word, you're just gonna have to know that it starts with a lowercase s or whatever letter that you're gonna pick with here. So, but just really cool. It has that vintage look again because it's a brush. It has that roughness to it. Really nice font. I've sold a lot of t-shirts with just the text on it with these, and they do really well. So if you want to get these, go to My Fonts and you can see the whole family for $27, and it's a great deal because some of these individually are $20. So if you get the whole thing, if you don't want to get the whole thing, I would say just at least get the sans, the extras, and one of these brushes, but by that time you have the whole thing. So get the whole thing anyway. This is really, really good to have. I use number 1 the most, just to let you know which one I use the most. So this is my script font recommendation, number 2, Spood Brush. So for script font number 3, I'm back here on Yellow Design Studios, like I said, and if we scroll down, you're gonna see there's a ton of script fonts, but the one I use a lot is this one right here, Sant Elia. You can see nice, bold, thick font. I love it. Let's look at it here. It has that roughness too, so you get both regular and rough. Take a look at this, and the different weights. So you got the skinny all the way up to like super black. This script black, which I use a lot, is the thick one. And you can see there's another black one here, and you got the rough versions. Just really cool, right? This is a big font family. Got the different alts and as well, the different ways they write it. Just really cool font family. So you can pick and choose which ones you want, or get the whole font family, which is a big font family again for only 50 bucks here. And you can see, let's take a look at some of these ligatures. I love these things. They thought of different ways to kind of put the letters together. These guys are just masters at designing fonts. Look how cool that is. Okay, let's take a look at some more. Just love it, right? So this one pairs really well with anything you buy from their shop. Any of these fonts kind of all work together. So have fun with this one. This would work really well. I use this as well with veneer if I want something a little thicker, that bold one, because the thirsty rough doesn't get as super bold as this one does. This gets really thick if I need something really thick like that. And it also pairs really well with those Valken, the rounded fonts that I use for Kawaii. This works really well for that too. So have fun with this one. This is your script font number 3 for this video, and that is Sant Elia. So for script font number 4, I wanted to share this one. I use this one a lot too, and I pair them up together, and that is Glorious Sunday Script. So you can see right here, and this is Glorious Sunday Regular, which is not a script font, but they work really well together. Take a look at some of these things here. I'm going to show you these. Look at that. They just pair really well together, especially if you have like a phrase. They look really hand-drawn, so that's why I like them. They don't have that roughness to them, but they have that hand-drawn look to them, which is really cool too. So take a look at this. These are great. The script fonts are great for Christmas and Thanksgiving and things like that. You saw a Christmas thing there. Makes great designs for presents too, so keep that in mind. And they have some free vector bonuses, I guess, in this one if you buy it. I don't remember getting this, but that's a cool incentive to get this. So you can see, look at that. It works really well for bags. You know, they sell bags on Merch by Amazon now, and they do on Redbubble. It's a really cool font here. And this one is $15 right there, so not too bad. So I wanted to share a different place to get fonts, and this is Creative Market. So now you have 3 places to look: Creative Market, My Fonts, and Yellow Design Studio, all with really cool fonts. So lots of script fonts in there as well. So this is your font number 4 for this video, and that is Glorious Sunday Script. So script font number 5 for this video is Montana. Take a look at this one. This new update, this smooth version, is really cool. I'm going to scroll through some of these here. Just take a look how they do it. They have the clean and rough styles, which is really great. And look at that. Just really nice. I love the thick and thin, just like a nice brush stroke. Really cool. And it works really well on t-shirts. That could be a t-shirt design right there. Look at that. And it works well with the sans serif fonts. Look at, just pairs really well, right, with it. Here's some other ways. They have swashes for the bottom. Works really well too. I kind of like it on this tilt as well. Just really nice. So let's scroll down. You can see, so you got a whole bunch right here. I just love the different styles, and you can use any sans serif font and kind of match it here. So let's take a look. Did we go through all of them? There's a cool one. Stay Humble. That, it's right there, could be a t-shirt as well, right? So very cool. Love this font. I use it a lot too, so it pairs really well, like I'm saying, with the sans serif. So have fun with this one. If you don't have this one already, this one works really well for like a swash underneath too, and really good for like athletic designs, things like that. I've used it a lot for that. So have fun with this one. This is from Creative Market as well, and the name of this one is Montana Typeface. So for font number 6, here's another one of my favorite script fonts that I use a lot, and this one's called Baxoda. You can see right here. Another calligraphy font, nice brush strokes, the thick and thin. Very similar to Montana, but I think it's just a little bit thinner. So take a look at these. Again with the swashes, just works really well. So in my opinion, this Baxoda just has a little bit more strokes, or like the strokes are just a little more intense. So you can see like this B right here, kind of swashy, a little more swashy, that it comes down more to a point than the Montana, which was a little more rounded. So take a look at this. This just looks really cool though, right? Also pairs really well with the sans serif fonts, and great for like summer shirts. Just has that good feel. So have fun with this one. This one can be found on myfonts.com, and kind of a good deal, you know, only one style, $15, but some really cool stuff in here. So let's make this bigger. And the thing I love about myfonts.com is you can try out any word here. And let's say you wanted to do one that says happy birthday or something. If you want to see what that looks like first before you buy this font, maybe you want to buy it for Merry Christmas or something like that, right? You can see what it would look like before. So try it out here, see if you like it, see if you like the look of it. And if you do, then you can buy it here. So that is your font number 6. This is Soda. So for font number 7, kind of the same big, thick script fonts. I found another one here. This one I use as well, and it is called Aerate Script. Take a look at these. So the thing I like about this one is it comes with swashes if you get the whole font family, and I did. And this, I use this a lot just to give it that little extra, you know, thing to make it stand out. Just really helps. And I like this big, thick font. I've used it a few times to design some different things. Take a look at this. You can see examples on how they do it. Just love it. I love some of these swashes too with the D here. You can see these are extra, where you can go into the glyphs palette in Affinity Designer and you know, pick this G instead, or pick this T with the long top where you cross the T like that. So a lot of cool extras on this font. It's really cool. And so this one's $20 for both of these, which is a really good deal because it's almost like you're getting this one for free. So take a look at some of these things. Just really cool here. Again, works really well with sans serif fonts. A lot of these do. So good pairing here. And you can kind of preview some of those things. So have fun with this one. This is font number 7, and it is Aerate Script. So for font number 8, this is one that I use as well, and this is Nexa Script. This is by Font Fabric, and you can see this font family has some thin and light, regular, semi-bold, bold, and then heavy. So all the weights here. Take a look at some of these examples. Works really well together if you're going to pair, you know, maybe a medium with a heavy and things like that. Take a look at that. It's really cool, and just works really nice. Easy to read. That's what you want to look for in a font, especially a script font. You want it to be bold so that you can see it on a t-shirt. So maybe not use the thin one, but some of these bold ones would work really well on a t-shirt, right? So good font family here. This is it's a cool script font that you can use, a little bit different than the other ones, just to give you some variety, right? So this is the last of the paid fonts. The next two are going to be free fonts, but before I show you those, I wanted to show you on my fonts here how you can look for other script fonts. If you don't like any of those that I showed you, you can go here to script, and what I would do, these are the top selling, but what I would do is go over here and on weight, that's how thick or thin the font is, you know, the actual brush, I would push it above 50, you know, so you can get some thick ones. And then you can see some of these thicker ones here. So, you know, Palmer Lake's really cool here. Nikki Latz does some really cool ones if you want to go there. Set Sail Studios is one of my favorites as well. So you can see, again, Nikki. You're going to see both of those names, Nikki Latz here, Set Sail Studios. This one is really cool. I didn't put it on my list, but that's because I haven't bought it yet. But this just is really cool. This Avalon, you can see, just stands out really bold and nice. What's another one? There you can see Thirsty Rough is up here, 70s as well. So scroll through these, try them out on myfonts.com, try them out with words that you might put on a t-shirt, and see if you like them before you buy them. There's that Aerial Kids, which is a lot like that Aerates, which is really cool here. So that's how I would do it. If you're looking for a font, go through, scroll through, and just try them out. and try them out with the different phrases, and pick a few. That's what I've done, is I would go through and type out a word that I'm going to use on a t-shirt and try it on 5 to 10 fonts and drag it over and look at them all together and see how they look like. So have fun with that. Again, My Fonts, great place to find fonts, but you can also find fonts on Creative Market and other studios that have that. So for font number 9, this is, like I said, it's a free font. You can see right here, 100% free, and this is from thefont.com. They have a lot of free stuff there, but make sure you look for 100% free. You don't want to use any of those shareware or with permission or whatever it is. 100% free is what you're looking for. And this one's called Lova. So take a look at this. Nice thick script font. Again, very 70s inspired or vintage. Retro kind of inspired. So you can see, take a look at that. And I believe, yeah, they have some other ones right here. So if you need those, just a nice ampersand. That's really cool. So have fun with this one. I think this will do really well if you're doing something like a throwback t-shirt, very 70s vintage kind of stuff. Right here they have the drop shadow. I think they just made that in whatever graphic design program they're using. It doesn't come like that. You'll have to do your own drop shadow, but still pretty cool font for free. Have fun with this one. This is your font number 9, Lova. So for the last font that I want to share with you on this video, the last script font, there's lots of them out there, but this is a free one as well. And this is from 1001 free fonts. Just make sure that it's really free. You're gonna have to do your research. This one says public domain, so that's another way of saying that it's free for everyone to use, and that is Aerate Script. So take a look at this. This is another kind of throwback vintage script font. I don't like that they're not connected, but some people like that. I like looking for the ones that kind of all connect the letters together, but this is free, so you can't complain about that. And take a look. It's very nice font though, besides that they're not connected, but I like how the thick and thin look and feel there. So have fun with this one. You can see a lot of ads I'm getting for script fonts now that I'm looking for script fonts. So there's some cool ones. That one looks really cool too. That Barnhouse looks cool. So do some research. Have fun with script fonts. Script fonts can be really good for a t-shirt design, especially now during the fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas. This is the perfect time to do script fonts, and kind of goes into Valentine's as well. So script fonts can be used a lot of times during the year. You just have to think about what kind of audience would love script fonts and use it on those designs. So have fun with these script fonts. Hopefully you can use some of these, at least the free ones if you don't want to buy the other ones, and create cool designs with your new script fonts. So that is it for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this video was really helpful for you, and if it was, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps in the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure to hit that subscribe button right there. So before I end this video, I wanted to end with a question of the day, and the question of the day is this: where do you get your fonts from? So I mentioned My Fonts, thefont.com, Creative Market, even some design studios like Yellow Design Studios and places like that. I want to know where you get your fonts. Leave that in the comments right there if there's someplace different than I didn't mention. I always like looking for different fonts, so that really helps. Thanks again for watching, and if you want to see more videos to help you in your print-on-demand journey and design t-shirts and learn how to sell them, click on these videos right here. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.